I was on tour with one of my favorite songwriters, and he asked me a question that stumped me. He said, "So why do you write songs?" I had no idea. I've been writing songs for as long as I can remember. I remember being 11 years old and writing my first song. It was about my mom. Coming up with that first riff and singing something over it, and something about it just felt so right. Like I just felt at home immediately. Since then, I've written at least 1,000 songs, probably more, which is crazy. That's too many songs. I'm still mystified by that question. Why do you write songs? You know? It's wild. David Bowie says, artists create art to make a representation of themselves outside of themselves so that they can look at it and understand themselves. I think he might be onto something. I think maybe the reason I wanted to write that first song was because as an 11-year-old kid, I didn't know how to tell my mom that I really loved her and I thought she was awesome. Like that words were not enough to communicate how I really felt, even as an 11-year-old. I needed to sing it. Maybe if I could tell the world how I feel, then I won't feel as alone. I'll like have a place. So I kept writing songs. I was obsessed with it. That's all I thought about all day. It was just, what's the next song? I didn't think about girls very much. In like high school, I mostly thought about songs because I could just finally say how I felt. And then, 1,000 songs later, I'm still doing the same things. I remember I got kind of sick of writing songs for people I didn't know. I remember feeling really deeply, I want to write a song that only one person is going to hear. So I started doing that. I wrote a song called Favorite Days for my brother and for my drummer, Scooter. I fully intended that song to only be for them. Kind of in the same way as that first song that I wrote for my mom, it was like, this is a person that's actually in my life that I'm actually connected to that's going to hear this song. Needed that period in my songwriting because I needed it to be selfless. I remember my brother sitting on the couch when I played him the song, and of course, you don't cry around your brother. No, it's dumb. You don't do that. And then we were both just crying a lot. I got married in the last year and some change, and man, I think if I never released another song, I'd be totally content. But that's because I write so many songs for my wife, and she gets to hear them, and her face lights up. And then that, it makes my day. It's so worth it. I love writing songs for her. And she's just such a special person, and making her smile is my favorite thing that I do in a day. Oh, it's the best. So I think that's another reason why I write songs. I want to make my wife smile, As I'm sitting here thinking about it, it really feels like songs are my way to communicate with the outside world. I've always kind of been a weirdo. I think most artists are in some way. When I wrote that first song when I was 11, it really kind of taught me like, this is my vehicle to communicate with the outside world. When I play a show and I see people singing along to my song, man, it's so beyond just a song. And I just am looking out at people being happy and like singing along and enjoying a memory of their favorite road trip, or them and their friend are making a core memory, or I'll go play at college and I'm the musician guy that's like making their welcome week special, Like, man, that's so awesome. That's so worth it. That's so worth my time. The answer that I originally gave my songwriting hero when he said, "So why do you write songs?" I said, because I love it. I think the reason I love it is because songs are my way of connecting with the world. And there's a part of me that can't get out here unless there's the song as the vehicle, you know. So if you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. My name's Jordy. I'm going to walk us back to my studio because I just walked down the road here, and I'm gonna play you that Favorite Days song. Let's do it.
Me and my brother put drums in the bedroom and beds in the kitchen. We call it a bitchin'. I wake up to the sound of him cooking breakfast. I buy the groceries, he makes the biscuits. Time isn't on our side, someday we'll be Polaroids. But these are my favorite days right now. These are my favorite days. I know that they'll slip away, but right now, these are my favorite days. And you are my favorite, so these are my favorite days. Thanks for watching.